What is going on, you beautiful people? My name is Blagoon, and welcome back to another tier list video on the Disrupt Gaming Call of Duty channel. Today, I'm going to be covering the best weapons in Warzone. Now, the big difference between this list and the last list is that this list has every single weapon up to Season 6, I believe. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that. But there's only like a couple more weapons, so there really shouldn't be that big of a difference. Other than that, let's get into it. So the first gun we have here is the Striker .45 HP. Now, as in Warzone, I'm gonna have to put this in B tier solely because of the ability of the headshot multiplier. Now, if you've never used a Striker before, the headshot multiplier on it is insane. The more shots you connect to the head, the more damage you will do over time, which in return melts the people's health more. Now is the AUG 5.56. Now, I don't really know the difference. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just not gonna rank that anywhere. I don't know. I can't throw it away. I'm gonna put it on F. I don't know what 5.56 round mag does. Hold up, let me Google this real quick. Okay, I have informed myself on what 5.56 rounds do, and I'm going to put this in the B tier with the Striker. I'm going to put the normal AUG in the C tier. So what 5.56 round magazines do, it lets you shoot farther and shoot harder or deal more damage. And honestly, having the 5.56 round mag on the AUG makes it better than the normal AUG. Kind of obvious. Now the Kilo, I'm putting the Kilo in the S tier. I'm sorry. The Kilo is the best AR for Warzone. It's overall it has a good range. It has a good recoil control. It's just overall it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now I'm gonna put the M4 in A tier. It's kind of like the Kilo, but except it has a worser recoil control, which honestly is the only thing that puts it apart from the Kilo. Now the Kar 98 S tier. S tier, literally. Up until the R700 got added, this was the sniper everyone was using. Either this, the X50, or the HDR. These were the three snipers everyone were using, literally. The Mark II, I'm going to put an F tier. It's not effective at all. Crossbow, F tier. SKS, F tier. All these guns that I just added are marksman rifles. It's absolutely awful. If you use these guys, if you use any of those guys in a modern or a Warzone engagement, you're going to lose it. You're just going to lose right away. AX50 S tier, just like the Kar 98, very solid sniper. Dragunov F tier. I feel like a lot of these are going to be self-explanatory. HDR A tier. It's not as good as the AX50 or the Kar 98. They have their flaws and they have their pros, but honestly, those two snipers are better than the HDR solely because they're a lot more effective. 1911 F tier, garbage. Out of here, garbage. Okay, I'm going to put the X16 in the C tier. It's a solid starting pistol, and honestly, the amount of times I've got melee kills with this, it's been absurd. Ooh, now snake shot revolvers. I unfortunately never got to use the snake shots, or the akimbo snake shots until once they got nerfed. But I'm assuming this is pre-nerf. This is going A tier. Unbeatable. Literally unbeatable. Now, Renetti Burst, I never used it, never really saw how effective it was. There's just other things I would rather use. I'm going to put the Renetti Burst in the D tier. I'm going to get a hate for that. FAL, I'm going to put it in the B tier. It's a good gun, but I could never find a play style to get it to work for myself personally. Now, the Grau, I feel it's pretty obvious. Grau's A tier, or S tier, not A tier. It's S tier. It's very good. Odin, D tier. It's just not. It just gets outshined by other ARs, really. M13, boy, I'm gonna get hate for this. C tier. Like I said in the multiplayer video, the M13 is just a pea shooter. It's not good. The M13 is not good at all. Oh, D tier. Ugh. I feel bad because a lot of these guns are very, very, very explanatory on why they're bad. AK, D tier. It's just not good. Scar, D tier. God. Ram. Ooh, okay. The Ram. I'm putting the Ram in A tier. The Ram is very good. It's like the M4 but a little worse. But it's good at the it's good at the same time. MP5, this is obvious. S tier. It's still meta. Same thing with the Grau MP7. All these guns are still meta, and they've been meta since Warzone came out. MP7 A tier. It's just the MP5 does better than the MP7 in Warzone, but multiplayer the MP7 does better than the MP5. Personally, I feel. P90 I'm gonna put C tier. It's just solely because of the MP7 and MP5. That's just outshine the P90. The P90, if you find it off the floor, super good. Will shred depending on what variant you have, but overall it's still just shreds. PP Bison F tier. I'm sorry, but the amount of times the PP Bison has screwed me over in early game engagements, I can't forgive it. The Uzi, what is that? The 4.1 AE. I'm gonna put that D tier. The Uzi, it's not good. Striker, I'm gonna put B tier with the other striker because you still have the what is it? The headshot multiplier. Amazing. Why is there so many variants of the guns? Good lord. Uzi, I'm gonna put that. Uzi's 6 with the other Uzi. Striker. There's 3 strikers. 3 strikers are all going in B tier. One feels like okay. This feels like the same as that one. So I'm gonna put it directly next to the other one. The MP5 10mm. Now before the nerf, this was the best gun in Warzone. The best gun, or even the best secondary in Warzone. Literally. Okay, I'm gonna put the Grau above that. The Grau's still the best gun in Warzone. The 50 fit the SOC, or is that the SOCOM on the 5mm? Both honestly bad variants. I don't get anyone. Dude, why is there so many weapon magazine variants? Why would you do this to yourself? Now, the Model 680, I'm gonna put D tier. It's just, it gets outshined by the R900 and the Origin 12. I feel like a lot of these guns could be good if they, or would be used more and good if they didn't have better versions of them. I feel kind of Infinity Ward shooting themselves in the foot by adding guns that are exactly like other guns, but a lot better. Doesn't seem very balanced to me. R900. Now, I'm going to put the R900 with the... I'm going to put it a little bit above the Model 680 solely because of the variant you can get when this is on the ground, and also the ability to double shoot until you have to pump back. It's kind of like the double tap pop up in Apex. 725. I'm going to put the 725 under the Model 680. It's not very effective in Warzone, but in the Gulag, very good. Very good gun. Warzone, yes. Origin 12. I'm going to put this in S tier. I'm sorry. I feel that's pretty obvious. It's overall very, 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 very good. Honestly, it's the best shotgun in the game. VLK Rogue. This gun is garbage. Worst shotgun I've ever played with. I'm sorry. Literally, the VLK Rogue is garbage. Garbage. The M91 F tier. I've never willingly dissed F tier or the PKM. Wow, the Bruin isn't on this list. So PKM S tier. It's obvious. SA87 F tier. Holger. Now, I feel a lot of people don't know about the Holger. I'm gonna put the Holger in D tier. The Holger it can hold its own. It's got a large ammo count, and it honestly kind of shreds. I'm not gonna lie. I feel if you have not used the Holger, you should probably go and use it. EBR F tier. I don't even know what's the difference between this and that. I don't. What's the difference? I'm just not gonna rank that one. I'm sorry. Joker. I don't think you can even get it in Warzone, except very rarely. Sterla F tier. M19. I'm gonna put. Where's the X16? I'm gonna put it with the X16. It's pretty good. RPG F tier. Pila F tier. Deagle F tier. F tier. And then F tier. I feel it's pretty obvious. Wow, this is the list. I was not expecting it to look like this. I'm going to be honest. I'm very, very, very surprised it came out and it's looking like this. But there you guys have it. The 2020 Warzone weapon tier list of my exposure and my mindset. I'm just saying random words at this point that make me sound smart. Iridocyclitis. But if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below if you guys have not yet. Subscribe if you are new so you never miss an upload on the Disrupt Gaming Call of Duty channel. Also hit that bell icon so you for sure never miss an upload. This has been Blagoon. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.